Hello everybody, Neobunny here, and Natsuki is next, and unless they always gotten an update, actually let's check on that real quick, I'm curious. Have they updated it? Oh, repost. Oh, yo, Sayori does have it. Sayori did get updated. I didn't realize Forever and Ever was still a thing. Oh, I'm following them. Oh, I didn't get, oh, that's why I didn't know. Oh, okay, well, I guess I gotta get Sayori too. Oh, okay. This is interesting. I didn't expect that to actually be an update. There we go, let's try that again. Hmm. There we go, okay. Hey, there we go. Alrighty, so I'm good then? Let's check it. See if it doesn't just absolutely break. Oh. Wait. Okay, I mean, this works, I guess. It's not what I imagined, but alright. For something. Getting on my nerves lately? Oh, come on. Would you go and do something dumb that I don't know about? Well, whatever it was, it's not like it's unfixable, you know? Now get out there and put things right. You got this. Huh. Okay. Hey, what's on the extras? Nothing, okay. Let's talk about DDLC. Okay, so the stars must mean... Okay. Can you do any impressions of the other girls? Why on earth would I want to do that? Oh, she was crying! And more importantly, why would you even think to ask me that? Do you have any idea how much I think about them still? I even told you how much I miss them. Uh-huh. Oh no. Alright, look. I get that you were just trying to have fun. I am not making jokes about my friends. I'm sorry. But some things are just off limits. Okay, okay. Respectable, it's respectable. Can you draw? What do you think about fan art? Can you draw? Huh? Can I draw? Like portraits, landscapes, that kind of thing? Well, that was general, I guess. I wish, and believe me, you know about it if I had that kind of talent. I mean, have you ever seen the sort of stuff people post online now? It's crazy. It's insane, yeah. I have no idea how they do it. Even where they start, for that matter. We had art class during school, obviously, but it wasn't really super in-depth or anything, like, at all. In fact, the more I think about it, it's hard even qualify. It's hardly even qualified as art class at all. It felt like we barely broke out the canvas. I swear, so many lessons were just an exercise in page turning more than painting. I get that art has a lot of history behind it, and of course there's tons of styles out there to learn, I get it. But come on! What's even the point in studying so much about all these different artists and styles, if we barely even have the time to cover any of the basics, let alone try any of the stuff we studied out? And besides, all these artists already had their turn. I want to create cool things too. Ugh, it's just a little, like, side bubble thing. You think the one time they want to encourage creativity would be when they give the textbooks a rest? You would think. I guess it wouldn't have been so bad if I could just practice outside school, like at home or whatever, maybe even the art club. No prizes for guessing why neither of those are gonna work out. Putting all that aside though, honestly, it's not that I wouldn't want to be able to draw cool stuff. Are you kidding? That'd be awesome. But that's... Never mind. Oh, wait, I think I know what kind of things you would want to draw. This doesn't even matter now anyway. Besides, I think I'm about done listening to myself talk for now. So, what about you? Do you get up to much drawing, or... So I have, when I was in high school, I drew a bit. Wasn't anything too good, but I did draw. But I don't really draw anymore. Wait, anymore? What do you mean anymore? Yeah, you gotta get back into it. Why not? Especially when you've been blessed with such a good subject to get started. Oh, am I supposed to draw her? Well, anyway, you know what? Who's to say I couldn't learn to draw at some point? You gotta be some art supplies I can steal from somewhere around here. You could just code them in. Not like the art club's gonna need them now. And who knows? I bet there's a Picasso in me yet. I just gotta easel into it. Oh, jeez. Alright. What do you think about fan art? I think she already talked about that, but... Oh no, I guess fan art of like her specifically, I guess. Well, duh, I'm totally all for it. I mean, what's not to love? Fan art is awesome. And it comes in so many forms too. Like sure, people show their support for something in a bunch of ways, sharing posts, attending events, all that kind of stuff. But I think it takes some real guts to stand up and create something new. Oh, what the? That's not to say those who don't make any aren't real fans or anything. Of course not. That's just being dumb. But I just think it's a super neat way to show how much you appreciate something. Also how active creators are on social media now, it's super easy to reach out and share your work. Not just with your favorite director or manga writer or whatever either, but with other fans too. Everybody wins, right? Well, almost. What I really hate is when people look at something someone made and just give them a bunch of grief over it. Like if the creator is learning and made a mistake, or if they had another take on something, it's so stupid. I get constructive criticism, but just being a jerk about it isn't exactly how you want it. Come on. Get a grip. Hard to believe people can still be so entitled over something others do for fun, huh? Jerks. Well, anyway, enough about people like that. I don't know if you do any fan art or anything. I do not. You better not be letting people push you around over yours. Or be giving people a hard time over theirs. No, definitely not. No. I respect the hell out of people who can do that. Because that's where I draw the line. Jeez, when did she get so punny? Okay, favorite subject. Not math, I'll tell you that much. Like a lot of people say that. What? I'm being serious. I just can't stand it. I mean, I totally get all the normal stuff. Addition, subtraction, fractions, that's child's play. I don't really care about that. It's just... So you gripping the table there? You feeling nervous? I'm gonna get all those stupid rules you have to remember. There's just so many of them, too many of them. Like, how am I meant to remember these different flavors of mumbo jumbo? Flavors? Yeah, flavors of mumbo jumbo for calculating some random part of a triangle. What am I even gonna do with that? Measure out the perfect pizza slice? Come on. That's what she said. Don't even get me started on calculus. Or algebra. Uh-oh. And I really hate having to spend my nights cramming the crap out of it before every single exam. That's how you're supposed to do it. It's... just not how my brain works, at all. But that's not to say nobody would help or anything like that. Monica always kept trying to offer when she had the time, but... forget it. It doesn't matter. And besides, this was already getting way off track. Favorite subject, huh? As if things hadn't really been practically slapped you in the face. Literature, duh. I guess English, then? You didn't seriously think I just pulled my poetry out of thin air or something, did you? Nope. I mean, I am a natural. But you're only kidding yourself if you think you can get away without putting in an actual effort to. No, I know that. Really though, how could anyone dislike something with so much variety? Literature is awesome. Epic stories, life-changing experiences, anything and everything you could possibly imagine. All I gotta do is turn the page? Sign me up. I probably called you it a bunch what? I've probably called you it a bunch before already. But only but only a real dummy would check out on an offer that good. Well, anyway, I think I've gone on about that long enough. Who wants to spend all day talking about courses and topics of all things? In fact, did you say it's about time we change the subject, right? When did she get so punny? Are you afraid of flying? Flying, huh? You know, it's actually kind of weird. when you think about it. How can people be afraid of things they've never actually experienced before? I mean, it's pretty crazy how people have these kinds of built-in fears, huh? I mean, like I told you before, I've never flown anywhere myself or anything. But that's not to say I'm afraid of flying, obviously. I actually don't think it bothers me all that much, though I guess I can see why it would spook someone out. There's all the noise, the turbulence, plus the stress of being packed in a tube with a whole bunch of strangers. It isn't like you can ignore crashes when they happen, they're not pretty. An easy way to fill a front page. So yeah, I can totally see it from that angle, but I think people forget just how safe air travel is. I get that their feelings and the news tell them otherwise, but it isn't like the statistics lie. Some studies have put the likelihood of biting the big one in a plane crash at 1 in a million, or 1 in 11 million? Hold on. Oh, 1 in... That's supposed to be 11 million or 2 million? I'm not sure. I'm gonna put the other way. You're more than 2,000 times more likely to kick the bucket from a car accident than from a plane crash. And the list doesn't stop there either. Lightning strikes, riding a bike, falling off something. They're all way riskier than any flight you should be stepping on. I know, I'm not totally blind to the risks. It's just like anything. Things can go wrong. They do go wrong. And that is scary. But, honestly, it is pretty reassuring to know that when I get the chance to jet off somewhere, the most I'll realistically have to fear is probably going to be the airline food. Well, that's a real horror, if I know one. I forgot how much she talks about these things. Do you drink much tea? What do you think about vegetarianism? What sort of chocolate? Okay, huh? Huh? Do I drink tea? Are you sure you know who you're talking to? I literally never make it myself. Doesn't mean you don't drink it. I mean, I've had it a few times in the club, sure. You're able to prepare it for us sometimes. But it was never like I asked for it or anything. That's not to mean I think it sucks. Or something like that. I just have my own tastes. Like hot chocolate. She really likes hot chocolate. But I guess I can see why people are into it so much. Tea contains caffeine, right? Not as much as coffee or anything, but an edge is still an edge, I guess. Comes in a whole bunch of flavors too. I was actually kind of surprised at the variety. You've got your regular old black tea, obviously. But you've got green tea, herbal tea, even flavored ones like cinnamon and peppermint. We only ever had oolong tea in the club room though, so who knows? Maybe I'd warm up to it if I tried some that sounded good. But I've gone on long enough. What about you? What'd you pick? I mean, I like both, but I prefer coffee. Oh? You're a coffee drinker? I'm drinking coffee, literally drinking coffee right now. Like, I don't know. Oh my god. Natsuki, please. I guess the sessions in the club weren't your cup of tea, huh? When did she get so punny? Oh, come on. Yeesh. Don't need to be all bitter. Okay, I'm done. For now. Well, whatever. Not like hot drinks are the be-all, end-all anyway. That being said, I'm actually pretty pudged after all that talking. Hey, Neobunny, do me a favor? Swear to fucking god. Stick the kettle on, would you? Okay, anyways. What do you think about vegetarianism? Vegetarianism? That's definitely not a question I was expecting, I gotta say. Why do you ask? Looking to turn over a new leaf, are we? Oh my god. Well, anyway, in all seriousness, I've never really thought about it that much, to be honest. We had vegetarian and vegan options at school, but I never really felt a particular drive to try them out or anything. It's not like I can really try them now, either. I'll have to say that they looked bad or anything. At least not to me. Heck, Monica shoved the stuff down like there was no tomorrow. Although, I do think it's super admirable how people can put meat aside for so many reasons. Seriously. I mean, it's one thing to skip out on eating a particular type of meat. Anyone can do that. But dropping everything or even refusing any animal products whatsoever? Now that takes some guts. Pun not included. Oh jeez, I didn't even think about that. Of course, maybe some people just don't like the taste. I totally get that. But there's a whole bunch of reasons people do it, and they're all just as valid. Environmental concerns, animal welfare, even just to save money. Meat is stupid expensive nowadays. Who did think how a single lifestyle choice can come from so many places, huh? Oh, don't worry. I'm not gonna get all preachy about it or anything like that. It is just a choice like anything else after all, and a personal one at that. And if that's gonna stop me, that's not as if that's gonna stop me suggesting it though. even if I can't try it out myself right now, there's no excuse for you. I'm sorry. Wiggling out of this one. So, I don't know if you're practicing an animal-free diet already, but if you aren't, why not give it a shot? You don't need to go all out or anything. You could swap out just a simple meal a day and see how you're feeling. Plus, with all the recipes out there, the hard work's practically already done for you. Easy peasy. And anyway, even if it's only for a day or two, it doesn't work out, at least you can say you tried it, right? Well, at any rate, I've gone on long enough. But I think that's about all I have to say on the topic. Besides, we don't want to turn you into a vegetable now, would we? Oh, jeez, I swear to God. Can I boop you? Oh, as soon as I booped her nose, the weather outside changed. I was like, what did I just do? Boop, poke. Okay, no. What chocolate do you prefer? My favorite kind of chocolate, huh? That's actually a pretty tough one, to be honest. I mean, it's gotta be white chocolate any day of the week. White chocolate? I don't know. It is practically overflowing with sugar, and debatably even chocolate. But that taste, it is very unique. So creamy and light, with just that hint of vanilla. I love it. Oh, and it's even super convenient for baking. It's pretty inexpensive, since it really doesn't have much actual cocoa at all. Never have to worry about how strong it is, plus it goes super well with regular old chocolate too. Talk about multi-purpose. Bought some as a treat and can't finish the job? No problemo. Just wrap it back up, save it, and that's your next cake topping sorted. So take it from me. It's a confectioner's best friend. Ah, that's not to say that others are terrible or anything. Chocolate is super subjective, but I guess I just don't really see the appeal as much. Milk chocolate is okay, but you kind of see it everywhere already. As for dark chocolate... nope, I kind of figured. Well, it totally has its place too. Sometimes that dash of bitterness is just what you need, plus with all the antioxidants and generally the least sugar. At least for chocolate, I guess it doesn't really get much healthier than that. So yeah, it totally has its place, like I said. Just not in my mouth, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, enough of me yammering on again. Jeez. What about you? Wait, don't tell me. Oh, she thinking. It's actually kind of hard to guess, to be honest. I would say dark chocolate, but I like to think you aren't that bitter. Honestly, dark chocolate's not too bad. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I won't turn down dark chocolate. How's all for food, right? Games? Health, life. Media, Natsuki. Okay. Oh, I mean, you're alright, I guess. That's what I can say so far, so yeah. So, where were we? Tell me again about... Oh, this is stuff she's, like, talked up herself. You like me? Oh, you like you. Yeah, I mean, for this mod being the newest and updated a couple times, there's still not a whole lot to it. And unless something updated, like, let's just sit here for a few minutes. It takes her forever to come up with something to talk about herself. Huh? Hey, Neobunny, let me ask you a question, okay? How do you sleep at night? Be honest, how do you do it? Did I get you? But seriously, Neobunny, do you struggle with your sleep? Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant literally, how do I fall asleep? Odd man, I get the odd sleepless night myself. It's the worst. There's nothing I hate more than tossing and turning, just waiting for my body to decide it's time for tomorrow to happen. But you know what they say? With suffering comes wisdom. Luckily for you, I don't mind sharing. So listen up, it's time for another lesson from yours truly. Another lesson? Alright, first, cut the crap. If you're trying to sleep, anything high sugar or high caffeine is your enemy. So before anything else, just ditch the soda and coffee. You can thank me later. Next up, no screens, including this one. No screens means no bright lights or distractions to keep you up. Well, yeah. If you tried that, then the last thing you need is something beaming whatever at you. Moving on. Next is temperature. If it's hot, use thinner sheets and vice versa. Nothing deserves to sleep more than having to rip off blankets or pull some out. You keeping up with me so far? I'm almost done, don't worry. Lastly, get comfy. Make sure you have enough pillows to support your head, maybe even some quiet music if you find that helps. And that's about it. You should have known at least a few of those already, but at any rate, I hope you can rest easy with the newfound knowledge. I make no promises, but maybe. So you're talking about Monica and the other girls. Hey, Neobunny? I've been thinking again about before. I guess I really wasn't just something when I said Monica was acting weird. Don't get me wrong, I'm not happy about being right or anything at all. In fact, I really wish that I was wrong. I honestly just thought it was all the schoolwork and the festival stuff getting to her or something. But in hindsight, I think I actually got off lightly. I mean, she messed with all of us in some way or another, but I just didn't know how much she hurt everyone else. Sayori was the happiest person I thought I knew. And Yuri, I'm sorry. We never saw eye to eye. I always knew she had her insecurities. So did I. But that... I don't hate Monica. I understand how she felt. I know how she felt. It's terrifying. But I'll never understand why she felt she had to do that. Surely there was another way. I don't know. I guess I should just be glad she deleted me before... Oh, she's like nauseous look on her face. I don't know if she had that before. Sorry, I really don't want to talk about all this anymore. But thanks for listening, I mean. I think that's about all. For Natsuki right now, at least. I may keep her open a bit just to see if more things unlock, since she's like the least stuff right now. But we'll see what happens. Let's say goodbye. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you next time. Natsuki, say bye. Huh? Oh, right. Later.